Good afternoon and welcome to your weekly FX options report. Today is Wednesday, October 13, 2010. The broader U.S. equity averages are rallying with the Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P 500 higher by over 1%. This does come on the heels of better than expected earnings reports for the third quarter, alongside the latest FOMC minutes. Late Tuesday, the Federal Reserve released the minutes from its latest meeting, and more quantitative easing measures are expected at their November meeting. Meanwhile, in terms of U.S. economic data, import prices slowed by 0.3% in the latest month, while export prices climbed by 0.6%. Taking a closer look at overseas economic data releases, Japan's August private machinery orders rose by 10.1% month over month. UK employment figures came in on a mixed note, while Australia's consumer confidence rose by 3.3% month over month. Over in the spot FX market, the U.S. dollar is under pressure against most of the major currencies. Now, this does come amidst expectations that the Fed will ease, and that is in contrast to the ECB working on its exit strategy. And taking a look at the dollar-yen pair, it does continue to trade at 15-year lows below the 82 level. One way to trade your views on U.S. dollar strength or weakness is to take a look at IC's FX options. One advantage is that they are U.S. dollar denominated. For more information, you can go to www.fxoptions.com. And in our next segment, which is our daily technical report, we will take a look at the major IC FX option pairs, starting out with the AUX, which is the U.S. currency against the Australian dollar. That pair is under pressure and pushing below a strong support area. The preference of trading central analysts for the AUX is short positions below 107.25 with targets at 196.15 in extension. For the BPX, the U.S. currency against the British pound, that pair is under pressure. It does remain on the downside and is currently challenging its support. The preference of trading central analysts for the BPX is short positions below 65.50 with targets at 62.50 and 61 in extension. For the CDD, the U.S. currency against the Canadian dollar, that pair is also under pressure. The RSI broke below a bullish trend line, and the preference, therefore, for the CDD is short positions below 105 with targets at 99.50 and 98 in extension. Taking a look at the EUI, the U.S. currency against the euro, it is under pressure as well. That pair should reach its next support as the RSI is badly directed. The preference of trading central analysts for the EUI is short positions below 75 with targets at 70.50 and 68.40 in extension. Moving on to the SFC, the US dollar against the Swiss franc, that pair is under pressure. Now, it has broken below its previous low and does remain under pressure. Therefore, the preference of trading central analysts for the SFC is short positions below 100 with targets at 94.25 and 92.30 in extension. Last but not least, for this segment, we will take a look at the YUK, the US dollar against the Japanese yen. For that pair, the downside does prevail and it has hit its declining trend line. Therefore, the preference of trading central analysts for the YUK is short positions below 86.30 with targets at 79.30 and 76.50 in extension. Now moving on to your weekly trend opinion. Last week, the dollar was under pressure, but there has been some loss in momentum for U.S. dollar weakness. Now, Trading Central currently holds two open positions on the GBP and the PZO. Moving on to portfolio performance, it is unchanged, and since its inception, it is higher by 1,879.63%, and since the beginning of this year, the portfolio is higher by 599.54%. We do have two trade alerts for you here, one on the SKA and one for the PZO. Now, the first one is to consider puts on the SKA. Now, that pair has broken below strong support or its previous low and is expected to face further weakness. Also, Trading Central analysts do recommend puts on the PZO. That pair has broken below its support and should reach its previous low at the 121 level. The other pairs that Trading Central analysts will be looking at this week include the EUI, the BPX, and the YUK. Looking ahead to next week, Trading Central analysts will take advantage of any signs of dollar reinforcement to enter new short positions. The pairs they will be looking at include the CDD, the AUX, the SFC, and the NZD. Now, starting out with the CDD, it is currently challenging its strong support level while the daily RSI is badly directed. For the AUX, it does remain on the downside and does not show any reversal signs. And for the SFC, it is expected to drop towards new lows, while the NZD is currently approaching its previous low at 131.50. And that does wrap it up for your weekly FX options report. Make sure to tune in next Wednesday for your latest update. Thanks for watching and have a great day.